Hey there, we're going to tap into the energy today, get you some advice, some guidance when it comes to the present moment. Interesting. First card out is reconciliation and someone feeling like they are imprisoned in a current situation. Maybe they're being reminded of something, maybe even of you. I do have breakup energy here, the runner, the time apart. So this could be about, the story could be about, someone who you are no longer with. And this is currently what's going on in the environment and with them. I feel like either they've made you feel like you're an outcast or some sort of black sheep, or this could be them now. Maybe the roles have reversed. Okay. So the spiritual and physical prison, is really feeling like, stuck in the matrix. Okay, when I see this card, I think of the matrix and how our thoughts manifest and create things that, sometimes are difficult to get out of. And I feel like it's as a result of like there being some sort of process playing out here. This could be you have gone through a spiritual awakening, or this energy I'm picking up on, maybe they're going through a spiritual awakening. They may have refused their spiritual awakening. So we'll get more information. This is just kind of some high level information at this point. So you are very much protected by the angels, okay? So know that you are divinely protected and loved. There is, okay, so I was like, all right, if they're going through a spiritual awakening, then they must be in the process of the ego death. And I got the ego death card. And then again, like, this is happening while you're apart in separation, okay? So usually when people are going through an ego death and a spiritual awakening, it is like visceral. Like it is, probably the lowest of the low, right? Feeling. And you do feel like things are just crashing in on you and you don't know how to get out, and you feel like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I feel like there's some sort of like enlightenment playing out here. Maybe there's some truth coming to light. Yeah, I feel like someone is doing like almost the life review while they're still alive. Sometimes that is the ego death. Seeing all the things that you've done that you didn't have any moral compass on. You didn't have integrity either. And I feel like this is what someone might be dealing with at this time. Okay. This also, is a collective message. So take it, don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. I feel like you're encouraged to pray more, or they're being encouraged to see like there is forgiveness here. They have to forgive themselves. Maybe they're afraid that they'll never be forgiven, or you're being called to pray more, or pray for their forgiveness, pray on their behalf. Maybe the divine is coming in to help free them from toxic behaviors, attachments even. Maybe there's some dark attachments here. All right, so praying is really important here for you and for the collective. You're being asked to work with your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. Okay, so I feel like you work with them as a team. Okay, and then I just got a bunch of cards. The one that's upright, though, is clarifying the pray more, and it's literally divine protection by Archangel Michael, Saint Michael. And then I also have the understanding that is coming to light is that this was a karmic lesson or karmic connection. And I'm also getting someone might want to communicate through music. So you could be telepathic, or they may want to send you messages because there's no other way to reach you. All right, so they'll try to go whatever which way they can. Okay, I'm getting that. You do have a lot of support from your ancestors, your guides, your spiritual team. They come and they protect you, and they're with you while you sleep. Okay, you do have, it's almost like you had to learn your value and worth so that you could attract this into your reality, because we do have like the false and the true. And I feel like this was as a result of going through some sort of process yourself. You may have been through this awakening process. I am getting that maybe now it's this energy's turn, right? Like there's I feel like they might have been dealing with somebody who was just like a mirror to them. And now maybe there's a reflection or reference to maybe what they had with you. I am getting that there could be a reconciliation that they're wanting at this point. They may have been separated or broken up from the karmic at this time as well. I feel like there could be isolation while they go through a ego death. I'm also getting there could be laws above man playing out, as well as man's law playing out here for the sake of awakening, ascension, and evolving. And there could be an ego death on a mass scale, not just in the specific person you're connecting with in your mind at this time when you see this reading. Okay, so 555 is significant. That's on the timer. I feel like someone chose their habits, okay, and the quick fix over maybe the blessing, okay? And I feel like there could have been some codependency here. So I feel like that's underlying. That could have been like a pattern that was meant to be overcome. So it's kind of like, again, ascending out of the desire phase, right? The lower chakra desires, right? Which would be, you know, the ego. And so, you know, with an ego death playing out here, you know, this is kind of like leaving the lower and going into the upper. This is like moving into like inner alchemy here. So yeah, this is an interesting process. I feel like so many of us in the collective have been going through this. I feel like this is playing out, okay? It's like you're on the other side of this is what I'm getting. So I'm going to keep going with these cards. Okay, I'm gonna just get a couple more. Okay, there's 2 more decks I want to work with today, so okay, all right. So there's this going on. I feel like there is this, you know, I feel like you know if you know, like if this resonates, or if this is your thought, or if you think that maybe there's some sort of physical experience here that people might be playing around with due to things that they were doing, you know, in this type of dynamic. I feel like then that's your confirmation. I don't think that's for everybody though. Let's see. I feel like there's been a lot of things that were done that were of shadowy nature, and because of that there is like some sort of attachments, okay, playing out. I feel like you're being asked to kind of like relax, take a break, you know, maybe even plan a trip, like go do something you want to do, go somewhere you've never been, like, you know, start to, yeah, here's the reason for the spiritual disease and the prison and the spiritual prison is this right here. All right, so this is now manifested in a sickness of some kind due to immoral and lack of integrity type behaviors. Again, like you're not affected. You're not bothered. You're focused on, you know, fantasy land over here. I like to call it La La Land. So yeah, I feel like now someone realizes that they may have caught something as a result of, you know, sending this negative energy and doing things like that are very immoral, even violating universal law. I feel like someone is realizing that they've been sleeping with the enemy the entire time. Like this is someone waking up to the fact that like this person wanted to just, you know, it's like vampire-ish, okay? Nothing against the vampires, but it's as a result of this, right? There's this deep-rooted childhood trauma. Like they may have trauma bonded actually. And I feel like there's a lot of obsession going on. There's a lot of stalking, a lot of trolling. I feel like this person may have fake profiles, or they may steal your content and repost it. So this is for maybe the cross watchers, okay? When you watch, you know, yeah. Signs, synchronicities, triple numbers in nature. So you're definitely connected. I feel like maybe this person is starting to see and connect the dots as to what's been going on that they've been a part of this whole time. Maybe I feel like there is I don't know how much they participated in this, or they were affected by this, or this was sent to you, but this is like a heavily focused on card for some reason. Maybe there's some sort of awareness of that. I feel like they thought that they could win by sending you black magic, but it's backfired, and now you're the one winning. How you like them apples? I feel like, right, gold digger energy. Okay, so we're dealing with somebody who, we're dealing with, you know, karmic energies that have, you know, been projecting this for quite some time. And they may have done and taken immoral measures to receive money off maybe your pain, your suffering, okay? Or maybe something that you do, right? Maybe something you create or something you do. I feel like they have no protection. Okay, and this is like the high priest, high priestess energy. So this is talking about like you having, you know, these strong abilities and this intuition. And I feel like you picked up on all of this the whole time. In fact, you've always been intuitive. Like this is not new for you. It's just heightened. I feel like all of this heightened, okay, and allowed for this to take place, as well as this. Not only just for you, but now it's happening on the back end, okay? So kind of like what goes around comes around. I'm seeing, you know, that kind of energy. I feel like they did a lot. They had to get a group together in order to come after you and still lose, okay? So I feel like, you know, I feel like in God's eyes, everybody wins because eventually, like, what's meant to happen happens. But while we're in the middle of this game, we don't see it for that. We see it like, we take it so personally. And we, you know, as a result of unhealed trauma, we afflict other people with things. And we do things, you know, not understanding like there's laws above man. And maybe there's belief systems that, you know, are kind of causing a muck here. But there's this awareness happening for these individuals. Okay, I feel like you have a soulmate coming in, maybe even a twin flame. You may even like get visions of this energy. You may connect, okay, on a very high spiritual level. Okay, I feel like this is like a kingdom divine partner. I feel like you learned the lesson that you're meant to learn in that karmic cycle. I feel like the cycle has taken a long time to close out. Yeah, I feel like, what? I just got the gold digger in reverse. What do you want to say about this? I feel like maybe they said you were the gold digger, but in fact they were. I feel like there's a bit of like someone finally being seen for who they truly are. Is kind of what I'm getting. The rose-colored glasses are off. And there's nothing but clarity, okay? Happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. That is what you're here to ground, all right? This is your priority. This is your energy, okay? Yeah, I feel like, you know, this is going to irritate the demonic energy, okay? Like you're going to piss people off, yeah. Okay, they're going to do whatever it takes to come after you and try to put this freaking light out. And here's the thing. They've realized now that they can't. Okay, so now they're trying to save face. I feel like all their dirty deeds, okay, they're all being, everyone's finding out. Everyone's finding out what this person did to come after something that was meant to bring them happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. Like they destroyed this. And they destroyed themselves. It's like the ultimate sabotage, okay? It's like they sabotaged something that was God-given, okay? Like, why would you want to destroy your own emotional fulfillment? This is why. This is the exact reason why. As well as this and this. That'll do it. Right? That'll absolutely do it, right? When you fall for the, what is it? You fall for the bite of the apple, or you take a bite of the apple. Okay. All right. I feel like there's a whole process of letting go and releasing the bitterness, the pain, the anger, all the resentment that this has attached to it, right? And you can do that by saying, I am worthy, I am enough, I am loved, okay? I am beautiful, I am abundant in my own right, okay? Continue to say that. I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself and for this collective. And so it is, and so it will be. Yeah. Talking about some water signs, heavy emotions when it comes to things right now, like overflowing of emotions. Someone could be very much having difficulties processing emotions when it comes to this karmic connection, and maybe what's been going on in the background. Maybe there's been some sort of separation here. I feel like there's a lot of emotion here. They could be going through the dark night of the soul, which is then leading to an ego death as it relates to the spiritual and awakening process. So you might be seeing people experiencing like the fall of their own ego. What they have known to always be true is no longer true. And so many of us are here to kind of like, okay, like we just got out of this. We know what to do. Like we're here to be supportive. I feel like through this process, you understand, you know, what's really worth your energy and what isn't. I feel like you have a different definition of what abundance means. Maybe you're working on your own stability, maybe some financial, like liberation. I feel like you're, you know, very focused on your own foundation. So stability, security, and you understand that like it's infinite, okay? Infinite energy. There is something coming in for the collective that is aligned with New Earth energy, 5D, and it's about a new opportunity. They want you to take the risk, okay? So when it comes in, you'll know it's for you. Certainly, you know, do your work to kind of, you know, use your intuition to see if it's truly for you and aligned for your highest and greatest good, right? You always ask your higher self, okay? Or an ancestor, okay, that you can trust the messages from. Okay, worst case scenario, you can always use a pendulum. And this you can work with using your own energy if you wanted. Look at how beautiful this is, right? Let's see. Show me a yes. Okay, so you want to have your feet planted flat on the ground. Lift it up. Oops, you guys can't see. Okay, let's kind of just, I'm going to ask the pendulum to show me a yes. Okay, we've got a yes. All right, and then you can say, show me a no, and let them show you a no. And then you ask a very specific question that could be answered with a yes or no. And that is one way to kind of like get a quick, immediate response to something. If you're finding that it's something that you need guidance with. All right, so this is some nitty gritty here. And so I'm going to continue. So just hold on while I kind of clean some stuff up. All right, we're gonna just do this one. Okay, do I go on top of it? All right, we have a Knight of Swords. So I feel like this person always has something to say. It may be blunt, pessimistic, maybe even a bit painful. Like I feel like their words hurt. Okay, I feel like they also have an agenda. I feel like they also can be very strong when it comes to communicating like what they want, right? Not versus like, I feel like there's like a bit of like, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like the eyes here are creepy. Maybe they're spying on you. Maybe they're using like a fake profile to spy on you. I feel like someone could be lurking. And I feel like it could be this energy. Okay, the one that might want to reconcile. They have a game plan. Question is, are you even playing the game? I feel like you're not playing and you don't give a shit and you're too busy living up that wonderful sunshine. Okay, I feel like you are sunshine, okay? And they are not sunshine, okay? They are always burdened by something. They hold a lot of like I don't know. I just feel like they're just always burdened with something, and they hold on to things. Like they won't let things go. Okay. And it's to their own demise, and it creates some sort of like blockage. Okay. It's like not being able to see the error of your own ways. All right. Until it comes crashing down to some sort of oblivion, like a massive downfall. Okay. I feel like things need to come down so that things can be built better. And I feel like this was resulting to maybe someone being envious of somebody because they don't want anything to do with them anymore. And there's this like observing you not thinking, wanting, or desiring this person. And as a result of that, they wanted to somehow afflict you, somehow prevent you, maybe prevent you from being able to leave them or move on from them. So they came up with a plan to attack, and they did it with somebody else. And they may have like kicked this off while you could have been going through your own ego death and spiritual awakening. Okay. So I feel like there was a plot against you to take everything you had, okay, and walk away to their own like fantasy land. But I feel like you caught on to their tricks. Yeah, you caught on to their tricks. High priest, high priestess, right? You went within to get the information, or there were hidden secrets that you had to discover. Okay, and I feel like your spiritual team, you know, there was purpose in this. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you were meant to, so the sleeping with the enemy could be, so they could have fire sign energy, but I'm also getting like the enemy was jealous of you and envious of you and didn't have courage or confidence. And so they also came after you as a result of their own unhealed trauma from childhood. Okay, I feel like maybe they experienced this trauma from a perspective of organized religion. But it's a side note, okay? Don't make that fit, okay? I feel like there is a lot of burden here when it comes to this situation. I feel like someone feels very burdened, potentially, for all the things that they have done now. Because they did work with others to come against you. They did send a lot of dark energy towards you, low vibrational energy, spell work, if you want to call it that, to create some sort of burden in your life. But I feel like now they're burdened by what they've done, because I feel like judgment's here. Okay. You will be moving towards a divine partnership, one that is going to bring in this happiness, joy, and emotional fulfillment. I feel like maybe there's a bit of envy because maybe they saw that this person was happy with you, and maybe there was some sort of intervention here, some sort of like Jezebel energy. The reason why I'm saying that is because the Strength card is like, you know, it's giving me like they're disempowered, meaning they're not in their high vibration. And so if they're attracting an enemy to sleep with who is lacking courage and confidence, means that they're insecure. And if they're attracting and sleeping and, you know, working with someone who's very insecure and lacks morals and integrity, then I feel like they too will be dealing with the backlash of that. Okay. All right. Where are we going with this? I feel like they're feeling the burden now, and they could have very much experienced their own pain and heartache, maybe even separation now. I feel like maybe now they're waking up to something that maybe they didn't really tap into before. So maybe there's some sort of heartache, betrayal, deception that is leading this water sign energy here that's coming out of a karmic lesson. Okay. We have karmic lesson. So I feel like this karmic relationship has maybe been severed. Water sign energy is here. Fire sign energy is also here. They're experiencing some sort of dark night of the soul. And I feel like this heartache and betrayal they're feeling this. Okay, so they're currently in that energy. Okay. Wow. So They could be alone at this time. They could be separated from everybody. Maybe there was a formal separation as a result of actions taken, words spoken. Somewhere the justice system had to get involved, either spiritually or physically. This is like clarifying. Where is it? Yeah, this card. The prison and physical, the spiritual and physical prison. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. I feel like this couple was separated, or there's been a separation, and maybe the law had to get involved in some way, shape, or form. Okay. I'm getting there's a pattern here with this. I feel like there may have been some sort of similar incident, maybe when they were with you, that they are having with this karmic. Okay, I feel like there's one energy here in this dynamic collectively when you're looking at this, right, that is consistent, right? So I feel like maybe they may have blamed you before for all the things not being fair and just, but in fact, like, they're the one that's kind of been behind the scenes creating this. All right, I feel like there is this deception here. There is this anxiety and fear here. You know, maybe there is some sort of respite happening, some sort of recovery, maybe some healing. Maybe there needs to be. If there isn't, it could even be court ordered, potentially, for some of you. All right, let's see. All right, I feel like there is definitely some sort of like wanting to come rushing in to try to like save the day and maybe speak their truth. And I don't think that you've had the truth. I feel like there were so many secrets when it came to this that you had to go and trust your faith and trust your inner knowing over anything in the physical, because there was just nothing but lies and deceit. And I feel like you received God's truth. And I feel like this energy now that's going through the dark night of the soul is receiving God's truth as well, as to who they've been dealing with this whole time. And also truth about themselves. I feel like that is also what's coming in fast, is that the truth is coming to light. Okay. And I'm getting like, this can't be hidden. Okay, no matter how hard somebody wants to hide it, distort it, create some sort of illusion around it, you're not going to outpower the divine. Okay, we have a Page of Cups. You might have had some sort of ping, okay, that there could have been something going on, right? Maybe in a cup, maybe there was some sort of like prophecy. I hear prophecy and I hear premonition. I'm getting like, I know that the fish is in the cup here, but I'm getting more than that. I'm getting like, maybe you looked in the cup and you were surprised by what you saw. And so this very well could have been like something that you didn't realize was there, but was there, and it was telling, and it was a sign. I feel like you received a sign about something that you had an illusion of. Maybe that was one of the ways God showed you some sort of truth, and it may have happened during like your ego death. Okay, I feel like there was something that was like illuminated. There was some sort of truth. I do feel, though, all of this is for the sake of transformation and the cycle of evolution. And what we're here to do, we're here to learn and grow and expand. And sometimes the only way we do that is through difficult lessons. Okay, so here's some contracts here that are playing out. I do have a King of Wands. I feel like I feel like your next partner that's coming in is going to help relieve the burdens, okay, of the past and of the current present moment. So I feel like if you know, yeah, I feel like this energy wants to help. Like, they're a family person, like they're caring, they're giving, they're kind. They're like, give you the shirt off your back if you needed one. I feel like they're very chivalrous, vice versa. Okay, I feel like they're the opposite of what you were dealing with. Okay, because I feel like you were not shown this in your last dynamic. In fact, they were quite immature. I feel like this energy may have children as well with the Six of Cups. There could be somebody wanting to show up at your house, maybe even bring you some sort of offer, maybe flowers, fruit, something, candy. I feel like they're currently abandoned or felt abandoned. There's like some sort of abandonment here. And I feel like they see you as a safe space, or maybe that's what their illusion is, right? Like, yeah, you're able to kind of like bring peace and calm and harmony, and you're this earth angel energy. And so it's kind of like they're coming to you because, or they want to come to you. There's this intention of coming to you because you're the healer. You have been the healer the whole freaking time. And I feel like this was like that initiation, right? For you to go on that path, that healer path, and to be in your light and to no longer be afraid to shine it. I feel like there's a bit of that. Yeah, I feel like there is, like this, like maybe the roles got reversed here. I feel like you're moving on and you want a clean slate. Like, you're not looking to repeat the past. And it's not your job to heal this person. I feel like they're responsible for their own healing. Okay? I feel like that's a major lesson that us healers learn, is like, you can't heal everybody and you can't help everybody, right? Yeah. I feel like there's somebody who is regretting an investment made. I feel like they're reaping what they have sown, and they feel like they're very burdened and they're refusing to make any changes in their life. And again, like I was saying, like sometimes, you know, our guides, our spiritual team, even God has to step in so that changes happen in life, okay? I feel like, you know, with the Ace of Swords here, the Ace of Swords protects that High Priestess, okay? High Priest, Hanged Man energy. I feel like someone realized that they sacrificed themselves, their happiness even. They could be going through some sort of awakening and enlightenment. There is a transformation here, and I feel like it's all playing out. There's steps in the process. I feel like there's maybe someone's being held up, so until things are made right, they will not have any kind of like new opportunities or experience. Maybe they've lost a job and don't have any prospects. They don't have any money. They don't have much for themselves. Okay. I feel like they're meant to gain a new perspective here. Seven of Cups. I feel like somebody maybe sits back and projects energy towards you, and your past loved ones protect you from it every single night. Every single night. I feel like this energy wants a new beginning with you, but you have understood your worth and your value, and you would rather choose peace and happiness over money any day. And Archangel Michael protects you as well, because this is, again, bottom of the deck of the stack here. And then we have the Gold Digger in the reverse. So I feel like also you're protected from this Gold Digger energy, masculine or feminine. Okay, so I feel like, yeah, there's some weird ass energy going on here with the Seven of Cups. People are making wishes, throwing shit into a wishing well, like casting out, right? I feel like your spiritual team, your ancestors protect you. They may want to silence you, shut you up, but good luck trying that. If the Ace of Wands. They may watch you online. I feel like they sit back and they watch you all the time. And they see that you're creating a new life for yourself, and they're not part of it. And all they can do is watch from afar. That's what this is. All they can do is watch you live your best life from afar, from a screen, not be able to connect or touch you ever again. That is justice. They're going to watch you shine. In all the ways that they tried to hide your shine, you're going to be brighter than ever. All right, so you keep shining, baby. You keep shining. This is a testament, okay, to your strength, your ability, your commitment, your devotion to do what you're here to do. And this was like practice. So if you're going to have a bigger impact on life, you're going to be dealing with these energies all over the place. And so you can consider this training, okay? Five of Swords, all right? Let them say what they want to say. Let them do what they want to do. All they're doing is creating more shit for themselves, okay? And I'm getting that, like, there's nothing more that they can do to affect you, right? Like, you're like, I've been through it all. Like, you know, there's nothing additional you can do. I feel like they may have to, in order to balance things out, they may be required to do right by you in some way, or tell the truth. Maybe to all those that they lied on your name to, they may have to come forward and tell the truth, speak the truth, or they're finding out the truth, the energies that they hold around them and how destructive they are. I feel like there's a bit of like exposing them and exposing the people they surround themselves with. I don't know. Let's see. What do we have? I feel like at the end of the day, like, yeah, okay, so I have the Lovers. Okay, and then I have the Four of Cups. And then I have the King of Cups. I feel like, you know, somebody was, you know, in a soulmate dynamic and they somehow refused it and chose elsewhere. And as a result, they will never experience this again because they made that free will choice to reject it. So now they will experience the King of Cups energy, and they won't be in union with you. Okay? So, or Queen of Cups, whatever that, whatever resonates for you. Don't get caught up in the gender. Okay? I feel like you were the one that got away. Okay? And you will always be the one that got away. They will constantly be looking elsewhere to try to find a cup like yours, a love like yours. Okay? Yeah. They may travel far and wide. Or this could be someone else on the block. Who's this? The sun will come out tomorrow. I feel like you've been very patient. You've been very optimistic, very positive. I feel like you're going to go really far and take one step at a time. Like, this was just like, you know, a cog in the wheel, right? Like, all of this is playing out for a grander purpose. And so if you can see it that way, that this was, you know, something learned, something gained, and good things are worth waiting for. And I feel like, you know, you're that good thing. Like, you're not on a shelf being waiting to be picked. I feel like you're doing the picking. Like, you're doing the picking. Okay? You're not like, pick me. No. And you're not for everybody either. So you could be very like, look, someone's interested though. Someone's interested, maybe wants to make an offer towards you. They see your bright light. They know that, like, things are going to take time with you because of what you've been through. And, you know, they may have been through something similar. So there's like this understanding. I feel like this is a blessing for you and things are going to be picking up quickly. And I feel like you are in alignment. Things are going to increase. I feel like you and many others are going to be very successful in your endeavors. You are very focused on creating a new reality for yourself and for the collective. And that's what you came here to do. I have the Six of Wands, victory and success on any creations and endeavors that you have, Empress, Emperor energy, as well as the Fool. So this is telling me that, like, when the time is aligned, things are going to pick up quickly for you, and it's going to be time to just, you know, create and just have blind faith in knowing that everything is going to work out for you and you are a success. So it's like believing in the highest and greatest possible outcome, okay? Because that is what you deserve after what you've been through. And you have proven yourself worthy over and over and over again. And this is proof. This is proof that you win, okay? And unfortunately, you know, there's some difficult energy here that is learning a difficult lesson by dealing with you. So, let's see. All right. Sorry this is so long, but let's It's a message that needed to get out, I guess. Yeah, it's, again, confirming the deception, the betrayal, the lies, the facade, you know, wearing a mask, pretending to be something that you're not. I feel like there were a lot of people doing this in the dynamic here that I'm picking up on. You know, I have my own dynamic that I'm picking up on, right? They're experiencing, you know, their own lessons. There is a lot of like, someone's been feeling like they've settled for less than, and they're realizing maybe they didn't win such a prize after all. And there's some sort of like jealousy of you and what you're doing and the competition. I feel like this person is very insecure and likes to create competition so that they feel better about themselves. I feel like that's what's being, I was like, what's this Ace of Swords? Like, what's coming to the light? And they're like, what's coming to the light is this, and why, and who played, and who didn't play, okay? I feel like there's fear around the truth being revealed here, and people being held accountable and facing judgment. Someone is refusing to let go of your energy. They're holding on to something that they know that they need to walk away from, but they're having a hard time walking away because it's triggering their abandonment wounds, which result from childhood trauma. Okay, so there's still unresolved childhood trauma here that is contributing to all of this. I feel like there's an acknowledgement of you doing the healing and you going on that path. There's also, you know, understanding that like you see this as a karmic lesson and you're not going back, as well as like you learned the lesson. I also have that you are focused on building your financial stability and independence, and you are creating something new, and this is a new person in your life coming in. And to confirm again, we have soulmate energy. And this is saying that this is going to be a strong connection. It could be friendships, it could be soul tribe, but I'm getting romantic. And it also is going to be something that you're going to see that they've done some work on themselves. So you're going to be an energetic match here. Okay, that's beautiful. And it's as a result of you doing the self-love, okay? Putting yourself first and going within. It also was a result of you seeing things differently and gaining a new perspective. I feel like, you know, heads up to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like somebody might have a lot to say. And this could be someone that you might have dealt with in the past, or this could be someone coming up or is associated with this group that may have gained a new perspective and very much has a lot to say. So you might get some messages here. I feel like someone regrets. Okay, and they self-sabotage this situation. They may have listened to somebody. You know how this air energy likes to talk. They may have, I feel like there's a bit of sabotage here. There could have been a forever commitment here. I feel like somebody regrets sabotaging this. All right, I feel like there were so many secrets. I feel like everybody had secrets regarding this situation. I feel like this person, you know, this is what is holding them hostage, is all the secrets that they hold, the regret, the shame, all of it. Yeah, they're super triggered. Okay, very triggered right now. Yeah, I feel like they're triggered and they can't stop overthinking, and they may have been dealing with a third party, but I'm getting that there's this separation here. They've been separated, okay? So there could be, this could relate to some of you when it comes to like a third party interference. Yeah, look, competition, eyes on another. I feel like somebody maybe put them in a third party, put them in competition. Yep, here we go. Inner childhood wounds again. All right, so I feel like this is all coming to light, okay? Oof, toxicity, yep. Celebration, yes. yes. All right, so this is you know, understanding that what's playing out here is karmic balance, okay? And it's universal law of cause and effect. We started off with this card, we're ending with this card. Currently, the karmic energies are in separation, breaking up, or in the process of, or will be soon, okay? I'm getting like heavy collective energy on that. And it's as a result of the secrets being revealed, okay? So We have inner childhood healing needed. We have competition. We have third party here. Okay. And then we have triggered. And then we ended with breakup, runner, time apart. So I feel like, you know, this is a heads up for many of you. Like, be on the lookout. Be using your discernment when phone calls come in or people start knocking on your door. All right. I feel like you know what you deserve and you're not accepting anything less. And this person may want to come rushing towards you, right? Or someone's coming towards you. And this very much could be a gift. Or maybe someone wants to come rushing towards you and promise you loyalty. And maybe they're recognizing that you have been a blessing and a gift to them. But I feel like they want to redeem themselves in some way. So maybe check the intentions of this energy to know if they are truly coming in because they love you, or is it because they want to win at all costs? So we've got a bit of that in our readings, that, you know, the past energies want to kind of rush in and kind of, they've had this aha, but they're still in that energy. They're still in that low vibrational energy. Yeah, I feel like there was an offer of commitment. This could be coming in towards you. I feel like this is what you deserve, okay? And I feel like this is also your reward. So I would say for some of the collective, you might be connecting with them energetically. Somebody? Yeah, okay. Fascinating. All right, I feel like this is interesting because there's been a couple different things we picked up today. And so some of that was, you know, the fact that like there's balance being restored. So it's kind of like people that were in the mix here are experiencing their own lessons playing out. And then I'm also getting that some of them entered into a third party relationship, put you in some sort of triangulation, and as a result, that's kind of playing out in their life now. Okay, so they could be dealing with being part of a third party or being put in competition, and so they're gaining a new perspective as that results play out. They're understanding, like, doesn't feel so good to be in those shoes, does it? And they're also realizing like how calculating the person is, that they may have, you know, switched up for you. Like they may have like given their love to somebody who, you know, pretended to be something that they weren't, kind of like this person was to you. So I feel like the trickster got tricked. And that's what I would call this reading. The trickster got tricked. You know, I feel like, you know, anything we experience in life is usually as a relation to, you know, certainly there's a external, you know, certain circumstances, but I would say a lot of time it's a reflective of our own energy. And that's why, you know, you hear so many of us readers saying like, it starts with you, right? If you want to have a different outcome, there's something that needs to change or shift. And like, you're responsible for your own actions and consequences, right? And I feel like maybe this energy never thought that they had any consequences or accountability for how they handle themselves, especially when it comes to like a family dynamic and children and stuff like that. I feel like this person did the most, okay, and pretended to be like something they weren't. So, you know, like, that's not gonna fly, okay? Those kinds of actions, they're not gonna fly anymore, okay? I feel like there's a new dawn, okay? And God's in charge. So for some of you, sit back and relax and watch the show, maybe get some popcorn. And for others of you, your life is about to get lit the fuck up, okay? And it's long overdue. So I feel like that's happening. All right. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and I hope to see you on the next reading.